afternoon. I'm Armin Anina from the Philippine Daily Inquirer. I have a question for our reigning Miss World, Carolina Loves.
Well done.
Okay, thank you very much. Is being Miss World how you imagined it would be like, and how does it feel having the crown on your head for almost 2 years already?
I feel very blessed to have it for such a long time. They cannot get rid of me, to be fair. They called me very greedy because I was the longest reigning Miss Poland, and now I'm on my way to be almost the longest reigning Miss World. But to be fair, I believe that to whom much is given, much is expected, you know? And I'm sure that all of us here can agree that we've been very blessed with opportunities and meeting wonderful people on the journey and being able to reach our goals and dreams. And I learned through those 2 years that when I share my happiness and my blessings with others, it makes me appreciate it even more.
Thank you very much. Welcome to the Philippines, and I hope you enjoy your stay here.
Thank you so much. Mahal ko kayo.
Hi, good afternoon. Carolina, Miss Julia. Welcome back again. Carolina, welcome to the Philippines. My question is for Glenn.
You really tricked her right there.
Gwen, would it be okay if you could share to us, for the benefit of others, with the early foundation?
Actually, it's a very long story, but we have all day. So I'm excited to share it all to you. And I want to thank you for attending the press call and welcoming Madam Julia Morley and our current beautiful Miss World, Carolina. Actually, it started before I was even born. My mother, she used to tell me her story growing up. And of course, I grew up not in the Philippines, I grew up in France because my father was French and my mother was a Filipina. And I never was exposed to the reality that is really out there in countries like the Philippines. To be exposed to poverty like my mother was, and for her to share her story every single day, it really touched my heart, and it ignited me to do more, to want to do more, and to help more children like my mother. And when I heard about Father Pierre Tritz's story, he was a Frenchman, and he gave up his French citizenship to become a Filipino. Because he really believed in the Philippines. He fell in love with the Philippines, just like so many people have, and just like I hope that Carolina and Madam Julia Morley have as well. And he really believed that he could create a future for them. And seeing what he did with my mother, and seeing how much she's grown because of his help, because of the opportunities he's given, because of the dreams he created, I decided to take it upon myself and create a project that would help other people in the Philippines, especially the youth, and that would ignite more people to want to join, because I feel like there's not enough people in the Philippines that want to help out those who need help. And I think we should all try and step forward and just be kind to one another, to help one another, and to join projects such as Bridge the Gap, Build a Future, which is the one I've created. We've tried to raise funds by selling t-shirts, and I'm really thankful to my team, to Pro Media, for supporting me all the way, for making sure that all the children are seen and valued, and listening to their stories. That's what keeps me going, and that's what I hope that Carolina will see very soon on Saturday when we have the ribbon cutting. And I hope that you can all join us on the 23rd, the morning of the 23rd in Paseco, because Father Pierre Tritz, before he passed away, that was his dream, to build a school. And I hope that he can, if he was here today, he would be able to see the hard work that one person's dream has, got to. And I hope that my mom, who is visiting, will also be happy to meet Madam Julia Morley, because she absolutely adores you. She loves you, and she loves you. Yes, we gave her t-shirts. She bought a t-shirt, and I have to give her in pink, purple, blue. And we'll make sure that all the children will, they've been excited to see her, because we've been telling all about the pursue the Purpose Project and how they've helped people as well, like Father Rocky, which I'm sure, I know that Father Rocky is also friends with Father Piotrits in Oda Foundation, and we'll also be visiting them tomorrow. And I don't think you've ever seen Father Rocky, right? Yeah, so it will be incredible for her to meet him finally and to see the work and transformation he's done in the Philippines. So I hope that this inspires you to just be kind, help one another, despite not having enough. I know that having so little can still make a huge difference in someone's life. Thank you.
Thank you, Glenn. And my next question is to our lady, Ms. World. Though it's cliche to ask this, but would it be okay? What is your advice to aspiring beauty queens?
Oh, no, it's not cliche. It's understandable. The advice I could give you is to just stay true to yourself and, focus on your strengths and what's important to you. I can already see that you're so passionate about your project and your charitable work. And it's so beautiful that you speak from the heart and you really put your work and heart into it. And that's what shines through you. And I believe everyone will fall in love with it. And also, have fun, girls. It's an amazing month. And you will be able to meet so many great people from all over the world. You will never ever get this kind of experience again. So just go with the flow, don't stress it out, and remember that the whole world here is just supporting you and we all want to see you shine.
Thank you, Carolina, and enjoy Philippines.
Thank you.
Hi, good afternoon, and welcome to the Philippines, Carolina. And hello, Ma'am Julia. You can ask question too. To Ma'am Julia, are you planning to visit the Turing Foundation again and continue funding them to continue your advocacy?
We're going tomorrow. Father Rocky means a lot to us. He's part of our family. He gave a message to all the world because we had him on camera and the whole world saw him. He's a wonderful guy. He's a spiritual guy, but he's got a huge heart and he understands. And well, you all know the story of Father Rocky. And if you don't, it would be great help if you guys who had the ability to put it across would go and see him and just get some results. He's raised children from nowhere in their lives, no hope, to being top stars in all kinds of professions. Just read about him, learn about him, and know that even if you start off with nothing, you can, through people like Father Rocky, realize more than your dreams, but given the opportunities that other children have. But although they're all in the school together and they're all playing football and arguing, fighting and learning together, they're at home, he has a heart for them, so they feel quite confident. They're not boring children, they're rich children. They're rich in spirit and rich in determination. And if you look back at his history, today, if we could ask all the children that have been with Father Rocky, you'd be surprised amongst them. We've got architects, lawyers, doctors, and all kinds of professions. That's the kind of Father Rocky is. So it's a great honor to go to see him. Also, of course, to see our dear Miss Philippines here. Her mother had worked so hard, and the school they've all been. Well, we should all be part of that. And whatever someone's trying to do for the good, doesn't it make some good news for once? We hear so many bad things. Sometimes let's have something good and recognize youth doing useful but good things. So for me, it's a great honor. I love being here, and I hope we'll go on seeing each other. I'm very old now, but I hope for at least another 100 years I can come and see you. Thank you.
All right, before we proceed to the next question, I would like to remind our media guests and friends to please state your name and your media affiliation before asking your question. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Jill Lopez, and my speech is passion. First of all, welcome Carolina and Miss Julia to the Philippines, and good afternoon to Sir Arnold and Gwen. My question is for Carolina. As one of the longest reigning Miss World in history, what keeps you driven to work and to serve our world?
The people I work with, they definitely keep me excited because whenever we travel, it is tiring sometimes. We're changing time zone and it's, we are humans. But when you do good work and you stay truthful to your values and you see that it takes so little to make someone else smile, to help people across the world, that makes you exciting because you see that what you do has a purpose. And I love also watching all the other girls across the globe serving their communities and putting heart into their projects. And I keep learning. That's amazing. Because I can learn so much from every person I meet and what they're doing, how they're using their personal gifts to serve others on behalf of the higher purpose that, you can't get tired of it.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Hey, good afternoon. My name is Kim from Julie. My question goes to Carolina. So, what was the highlight of your reign as Miss World, and what are your plans in the last remaining months as the longest Miss World?
Thank you so much. There are so many highlights, to be fair. We do have fun on the way, and there are some places that I really keep in my heart. I mentioned that I'm a nature lover. I need to say one of the highlights was our trip to Galapagos Islands. It was so beautiful to be able to dive in one place with sea lions, penguins, sharks and all that. And also when it comes to Latin America, I love the rhythm, the dances that we learned in Puerto Rico with Tracy as well. When I go to Africa, for example, we've been to Cote d'Ivoire, we've been to Botswana. I love the wildlife over there and also the energy and the spirit of the people. But every single time I come to Asia, we've been to Vietnam, Malaysia, and now here in Philippines. I love the passion of your people. Everything you do so well, you do so passionately, you put your heart into it, as I mentioned. And that's what I truly love. And I'm sure that Philippines is one of my favorite places in the world so far. And in case of the plans, as you asked me, I think I will keep traveling. There is no time to rest from now on. I will use this time as much as I possibly can. We're having some more trips very soon after the Philippines. I'm just going quickly home, repacking, and we're off again, always on the road. So just please follow our journey and the work we do and projects we support, because I think that's the most valuable part.
And one final question: how would you like to be remembered as Miss World?
As someone authentic, I'm nothing to do with perfection. I make mistakes, I make jokes about everything I possibly can, and sometimes, we try to laugh out of almost everything and we enjoy it. And I think that's how I would like to be remembered. Making a positive change, but also making your life worth living and enjoying it to the fullest.
Thank you and good luck.
Thank you.
Hi, this is Paul from Philippines. Welcome to the beautiful island of the Philippines. And in front of you, the beautiful people of the Philippines. well, my question is for Sir Arnold. Sir Arnold, I just wanted to know if there's a huge possibility that Philippines will also be hosting this world.
Oh my God, Stevie, we want to give this answer this question. Well, we've been talking about it last night. So there definitely, it's if there's a big offer from the Miss World organization, I'm willing to accept it. But we still don't know when. We're gonna talk with Mr. Steve Morley. How are we going to when and what the exact schedule for? Of course, it's up to them. If it is happen, definitely, I'm willing to accept the offer.
And also my last question is for Miss Julia. Because some of other project has already removed age requirements. But for Miss World, is there any chance that you'll also be removing age requirements in the near future?
I hear lots of things about people moving here, there, and everywhere. We're staying as we are. We have now 142 nations coming together. And the reason is they know us. They know our rules, they know our regulations, and we don't make any pretense about being who we are, what we are. You know what we are. You know what it is. Every mother knows her child is with us and going to enjoy a safe time, and their friends are over. And he's a handsome guy you've got. Wow, look at him, Mr. Philippines. I mean, look at him, Mr. The strongest man, and I shall have a wonderful year at Mr. Rose. But seriously, listen, people want to be noticed, okay? We all do, we all say things. Let's when we've all had a laugh and had a chat, let's keep our feet on the ground. You and I know it doesn't work. It doesn't work to mess around with people's lives and start saying, right, we'll accept this, we'll accept that. We are not God. We have to behave with respect. We keep to our rules. We don't mess around with you. You know what you're getting, and we know what we're receiving. And that's how it is. Sorry to be old-fashioned, but I love you all individually and respect you all. But don't mess around with age here, age there, boy here, girl there. You're all important. Allow each other to work together and learn from each other, not be deliberately trying to seek publicity, which frankly is detrimental to humankind. Leave us alone, let us be Miss World and be proud of it, let us be Mr. World and be proud of it.
Good morning. This question is for Ms. Morley. This is James Patty from Part-Time Media. My question is how do you see Miss World 5 to 10 years from now? And especially for Asia, if my memory serves me right, you have an Asia people during the early 2000s. I remember.
I'm hoping to have an Asia fever next year, the year after. It won't change. Why should it change? Whether I'm on the earth or not. It doesn't, why, sometimes change for the sake of change is a ridiculous thing. Somebody, okay, you need a new dress, I can understand. But why change what you understand? Would you have to change families? You know families have lives, you know families get on. But we're a family. And you don't try to change the family. You know what you're getting, we know what we're doing. We all work together. But I don't think I'm not God, and I think we're genuinely grateful for the work we do. We have 140 nations together, who all agree to the same principles, sticking to the rules. Don't mess about. We're coming into a family, I care about you. Don't let's be searching for publicity by using people, hanging them up to dry, just for the sake of publicity. It's ridiculous. For me, old-fashioned as it may seem, we're staying on. We're staying with our feet on the ground. We know where we are. Every parent knows that we are just going straight down the road. Everyone else can do what they will, but I hope you'll support what we're doing.
Thank you. And one more question for Mr. Ailby. How do you see Miss World Philippines 5 to 10 years from now?
I hope I'm still the national director. So that I can still continue my advocacy and my charity, and I'm still, helping, the Philippine aspirant to become a beauty queen and to be, of course, I believe in the organization and I want to continue as long as I'm still in there. Thank you.
Thank you.
Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Sherry. I'm from SMNI News. Let me put this way. My question is for General. What are your thoughts on the importance of diversity and inclusivity in beauty pageants today?
I think it's wonderful. I just believe people have to believe who they are, what they want to be, and think what they want to think. I'm not there to show everyone you must do this, you must do that. All I know is whenever you come to see us, whenever you're part of us, you're so welcome. And I'm really not going down the road of people's sexuality or whatever they feel. I just respect each other, get on with the job, enjoy each other. So in the future, when you have kids and you have families that can go and visit, tell me, 140 nations are all coming together. soon will be coming to the Philippines to hold this world after I go down its back. Shoulder up and down. But seriously, that's what's ground level. You know, all of us can go ahead and discover everything in life, but you need a family. We are the family. We are your family, and you are our family. And we keep the same values and the same respect for each other, don't we? Haven't we always respected each other? Let's stay that way.
And I'm always very open-minded and welcome everyone to be my friend, to be the part of, you know, the family, as Jem mentioned, respect other people. And it's lovely to be able to learn from each other and spend time together. And we stay as we are, and that's who we are, and that's something beautiful about us.
Could you share some thoughts, Sir Ayo?
With regards to your question, it's a matter of respect. Every pageant have their own requirements, have their own advocacy. So we're under respect. If their requirements is that is their own requirements and their own advocacy. So we're under respect. If their requirements is that is their requirement. So respect them. So this is the requirements of the Miss World organization. Why do we just respect and follow the rules? That's all that I can say as a national director.
Thank you so much.
Hi, good afternoon. So my name is Joshua from Passion Frank, Philippines. So my question is for Miss Julia. Miss Julia, with the constant changing in the world right now, so how do you keep the Miss World a constant or a consistent, relevant pageant?
Well, just like it has been for the last 83 years, I suppose. We are not a fashion designer. We are human beings. We're humankind. And what you have to realize is that we all have different phases in our lives where we want to change this, we want to change the curtains, we want to change the dress, we want to change our boyfriends or our girlfriends, or even sometimes sadly our wives or husbands. But the fact is, we're still family. And this is family. We're not going to change families. You can have all members of the family working, loving, love music, hate each other, whatever it is, but we're all still family. So we all find a level that we can all work together. We understand, like 152 nations getting together. There has to be some common denominator to make it work. No one wants to get now. If you don't have rules, you're stupid. If you don't have rules that you can implement with fair play, then that's fine. So I respect it. You can delve into it, we can look at all the dramas that go on, but we stay grounded. Stay grounded. Parents know their kids are going to be enjoying everything and seeing it through their own eyes and make all the right decisions. I don't think it's not just because they like that, so they learn to give they need time. The purpose is to raise money for the kids. Keep focused on that. Whatever your fantasies are for the future, that's your business. Here we are, we stay together, we do the job, we shake hands, we leave, we make friends. How many people have friends all over the world now? 42 countries. And you? Well, these young women coming up today, we realize that. What a wonderful time it is. Now, I don't know whether they're 5'6", 5'10", or whether they like cats or dogs, or whatever. That's their choice. And now that they have their choice, keep it. Don't start moving the ball back and forth. Because once you please one lot, you then find the other lot don't like it. So we know the way. This is family, stay family. That's really important to know.
Thank you, Ms. Julia. And my next question is for Ms. Carolina. So welcome to the Philippines, Carolina. I just wanted to ask, what has been the most significant event on your journey as Miss World?
Events?
Yes.
Well, it's not about events, it's about memories that we make across the world. And it's about people we meet on our journey that stay with us forever and stay in our hearts. And I have you know, as John mentioned, so many friends everywhere we go. And now I have a new one here in the Philippines. I have Tracy over there. So many new faces. You know, you cannot choose places by the things you do, but by the feelings you share with other people. And I've been blessed to be able to share so many of them throughout the 2 years, as we highlighted it today. But I'm seriously looking for so much more, you know? And also here in the Philippines, I'm really looking forward to tomorrow and to seeing Beauty of a Purpose, because I'm sure this will be one of the most memorable things from this journey.
Thank you so much.
Hello, so first of all, Miss Julia, Miss Carolina, welcome to the Philippines. My name is Jolanda. I'm representing Leanne Castillo from ABS-CBN News. So, a while ago, Miss Carolina already gave her tips to aspiring beauty queens. So now, I'd like to ask Miss Gwendolyn, has Miss Carolina given you any tips on your journey as an ambassador for ERDA?
So the moment she actually stepped foot in the Philippines, I could already feel the radiate. Like her aura is different. She made me want to do more, and when she shared me her experiences as Miss World, it really inspired me to do even more with her worldwide and to help more children. And to be able to show her that on Saturday, I think she will also see how much the community in the Philippines can grow and thrive if they have the right resources. So I hope that with Learning Hub, she will be able to see that it's a place for arts, cultures, where our children can learn lifelong skills and can grow and just be children, because they deserve to enjoy their youth without having to worry about any kind of obstacles that come their way.
Thank you for embodying beauty with a purpose. Have a great day.
Hi, good afternoon, everyone. I'm Yarrow Monthly. My question is for in the age of technology, where you can almost learn anything under just going on YouTube and TikTok and other social media. How relevant do you think still is getting a traditional degree or being educated
Well, I believe that, of course, education is a priority. It's important, and we need to value that education is not a privilege for everyone. It's not accessible for everyone, and that if you don't have the access to education, you can achieve your dreams in different ways. You can always hope for the future to be brighter and to share your kindness, your experiences, your stories. And I know that, especially the children in the Philippines, despite not having access to education, they're still happy. They're still sharing joy, spreading joy wherever they go. And I know they will be able to see that on Saturday, but we've given them an environment where they can grow. So although I think education is a priority, we should all value it, but we should also make sure that we all come together as a community to ensure that everyone has the same opportunities. Could you repeat the question one more time for us?
In the age of social media, you can actually learn things that you usually learn being enrolled in traditional schools, you can do it online. How valuable do you think this is? Being formally educated.
Sure, that's why I asked. No worries.